And we're live. This is my guest, Chris. How you doing, Chris?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. Had the privilege of watching Bullet Train with my buddy, and we're gonna just start off and say that we liked it. Bullet Train, we like it. First off, let's hit the themes of Bullet Train. Bullet Train loves to talk about the theme of like karma. What comes around, what you put in, makes a full circle and then it reaches back. So what you put out in the world is what you will receive. It also has a lot of Zen spiritual sort of fate and destiny. There's a lot of really cool devices that they love to do to develop the characters, and specifically it's Brad Pitt's character, Ladybug. Did you like Ladybug?
Yeah, he's entertaining comedian, and pretty much lucky on everything he does.
Yeah, we don't want to get too much into like why he's called Ladybug, but he has a lot to do with what fortune that the characters experience, and he seems to have that good luck experience. Right? It makes him a really good character, and I think the choices of like not having a gun, and he kind of seems like non-violent, but at the same time he's a very dangerous character. And we get that through a lot of the dialogue and exchange of actions he has with all the other characters. This is a really character-based like film, don't you think? Like a lot of the characters had things in common. They were all skilled and specialists in what they do. Their job is directly connected to how they make a living.
And we know all their backstories.
Tangerine is...
And their names are funny. Tangerine and Lemon.
It's so good. I'd say I didn't have like a good time trying to remember these names because they're very easy to follow with just their character being connected to it. And I think I haven't had that since like Tarantino making Reservoir Dogs. He called characters by different colors because they weren't allowed to have specific names, and that was a good plot device too. I think right away I like the character that is Tangerine's brother, Lemon, played by the African actor who I saw him in other films like Never Let Me Go. That's like another really cool action sci-fi suspense thriller that I highly recommend. And his character made me want to watch Thomas the Tank Engine. Is that what it's called, Chris?
Yeah, I saw that as a kid. Thomas and Friends Tank Engine. So if you watch Thomas and Friends, the kids show, you already know what the kids show is about.
Yeah, it's a metaphor for like personalities. Being able to understand different arrays of people, because everyone's different. And man, it was just so funny. He carries around these stickers of like Thomas the Tank Engines, and that's how he's able to like read people.
Plus he gives it to you when you deserve him.
When you deserve it.
He's not going to give it to you if you don't deserve it. But that's his stickers.
Yeah. He's kind of the voice of reason. I think like he's probably committed a lot of bad things, you know. Killing is not a nice thing to do. But he's a character who understands that there are manipulators, and he associated the train Diesel. And those are like the worst type of people. They trick and they like to stir up trouble. Right? I'm not completely I can't remember Thomas the Tank Engine as clearly, and that's why I want to like rewatch a lot of that. But what I'm guessing is that it's kind of like your basic personality traits where people interact and not everyone gets along with each other. And so, I don't know, I don't want to say Diesel is just one of those characters that need to die, but those are like the kind of people and characters that exist because a society will inevitably always have challenges, you know, because of those kind of people. But it's not the end of the world. We have good people like Thomas the Tank Engine's personality, who find a way, right? They create solutions to bring the community together and allow people to thrive with all their variety of skills. And I thought that was really relevant to like today and how we're like a melting pot of all of these different personalities that don't get along with each other. We were just talking about Road Rage earlier, weren't we?
Yeah. And there's another movie you guys need to watch, Road Rage.
Road Rage, yeah. It's with Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Favorite actor in The Gladiator. So that, well, in itself makes the movie worth watching, I think, is you want to know more about these characters. Bad Bunny makes an appearance, spoiler. Right?
Yeah.
And my dad, his complaint was that the movie was
too fast. There's no story, even though there was a story.
He fell asleep.
He fell asleep, that's why.
That's why. If you blink
keep up
or you miss, you're gonna be like, oh man, this movie doesn't make sense. Well, because some of the story is like explained within like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So what can you do when you fall asleep for 30 seconds?
And they don't want to show basically the whole story, so they just show the important part and that's it.
Yeah. Action was like jam-packed.
Yeah, non-stop.
Man. And it wasn't jam-packed, or... Because I remember we watched a movie called Transformers last night, and man, it was so jarring that I looked at you, we kept looking at each other, and we're like, should we leave? Like, man, I'm getting a headache. But then we're like, you know, we paid like, how much we paid? Like $10?
$10.
And we're like, man, no, we paid $10, Chris.
Yeah.
We can't just leave.
Right.
Like, we're not getting our money's worth. But then I'm thinking, man, are we getting our money's worth or are we just getting a headache? And we were just getting a headache. Like, Anthony Hopkins couldn't even save the movie Transformers last night. Don't watch it. They made a film afterwards called Bumblebee, or...
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That one was... ooh.
That one's better.
Why didn't they just make it like that, you know?
Yeah, right.
Man. But yeah, there are films that, you know, you're like, oh, of course, if it has action, everyone's gonna like it. No, there's like a beat.
Balance. A certain balance.
It's like music, right, Chris? When you have a good drummer who maintains a good beat and we can follow it.
Yeah, but let's say a drummer decides to...
Yeah, I'm like, hey.
Like beat up on everything, and then you're like, look at him like, okay, so... Now what?
Do we need a new drummer? Because this guy back here, like, he's throwing us off. I can't...
I know, right? He just want to beat on his own rhythm.
Yeah.
While everybody else is trying to keep up. Or trying to follow their own rhythm.
Yeah. Selfish.
Right.
You know, I've had people call that masturbation. You know, when you are keeping it to yourself, you're not a team player, you don't work together well in groups. You know, you have to allow people to thrive. You know, that's the key word, thriving.
Yeah. And
everything happens in such detail. I love the word astute, right? The main antagonist, he's the Japanese killing Russian. Yeah, that character, man. He's called the White. The White
something.
Snow or something. Yeah.
White Snow. What is this, Game of Thrones?
Snow White.
What is Game of Thrones? The White Snow.
You can't miss it. He's a Russian
Snow
that
White
kills
and the
everyone.
7 Dwarfs.
He's like the Kill Bill guy. Like everyone wants to kill Bill, and then you finally.
This movie is just like a Kill Bill movie. So if you like Kill Bill, you should watch this.
But I think it's better because it's on a train.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good movies on a train. Train to Busan.
But it's literally But literally, Train to Busan is not. I don't think it's really on a train, is it?
It's in a bullet train.
Oh,
No. It's on a Korea train. It's in a Korea train.
Oh, yeah. It's a different train, but
They got off the train though.
yeah. See, this one. Sorry for the spoiler, but it's always on the train.
It's always on a train until it isn't.
Which you have to watch to find out. So
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, we ain't spoiling much.
I know, right?
Yeah. But I love the culture. What did you think about it taking place in Japan?
Well, first of all, it's funny that the bullet train, which I heard we might have this here in Vegas pretty soon, which is from here to California, take you like an hour or so. But basically, I like the amenities. Like in Japan, you already know they have a toilet that cleans itself, wash your own body, wash your own whatever business. Yeah, down there.
Yeah.
Bidet. So you don't have to use your hands, and then that's it. You're done.
I can ride my bike with no handlebar.
Yeah, but better be safe with the handlebars.
Yeah. Get the grip.
Oh yeah, the grip.
There's a lot of cool detail. I think everything's so detailed. Even I don't want to put any spoilers, but like the origin of like everything. When I was in an acting studio class, I remember my professor, he always said, think about where you came from or where it came from before it arrived here now in the present. And I thought about that. You know, you think about like your Amazon package. Your Amazon package might be like that new Xbox, and then the Xbox had to be transported from your house to an Amazon
Warehouse.
shipping facility warehouse. But before the Amazon shipping facility warehouse, it had to travel all the way from China, which in China they have like sweatshops where they put the components together, and each screw and each chip, it's probably in another facility where they create motherboards and chips and all of these. But it's crazy to think like in detail like how and where and when all of it came together to finally reach to where it is now, where I'm holding it. You know? And that is very interesting because you can always look and trace an origin of anything. You know, I came from a mom's, womb. Chris, same thing, his mom's womb. And before that, it's like, where else were we? You know, and that's probably what it's like to be dead. You know, we didn't know what it was like to be alive, and that is where everything comes full circle. So no need to worry. God has a plan, and everything unravels the way it should, with how the story needs to be told. Right? I think that's what it is. It's like a puzzle, isn't it, Chris? Do you think like everything coming together and meeting at the center finally reveals the truth?
Yep.
Was what everyone was looking for. Why are we here? Why are we here? Isn't that true?
Yeah.
Sure. What are we doing here? Where am I?
Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Yeah, why are we here?
But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I think you will enjoy it too.
Yeah.
It's very refreshing with how new it feels. And man, I just love the culture. There's all these Asian films releasing, especially that new Joe Coy film, Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Easter Sunday.
And before that, I watched a film called Lumpia's Revenge. You need to watch that too, Chris. That's like...
Isn't that only available in California? Because I don't think it's here yet.
It came here in theaters only for one day at Town Square. But it will release in Blu-ray possibly. No stream.
No.
It should release in stream.
Who watches Blu-ray now? Everything's on stream.
Yeah. No Blu-rays, no DVDs,
no VHS.
Yeah, no cassette player.
Nope. Everything's streaming.
We're getting old. A lot of our viewers probably don't even know what we just said.
I know, right?
Yeah. Unbelievable. But you know what people remember? They remember a good story.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Pokemon is still like really like popular.
Mm-hmm.
It's consistent, it's basic,
Mm-hmm.
but it helps people relate and
Mm-hmm.
stay addicted.
Mm-hmm.
Because we addicted.
Addicted.
Yes. But thank you. Thank you for joining us on this movie review. And we'll be sure to hit it up again. Because we loved it.
So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel.
Ooh.
So see you next time. Bye.